How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a new video here on the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing an anime slash manga that I just finished watching and reading as well, and that is Orange. Now, if you haven't heard of Orange before, I don't blame you. I don't think it was a very popular or very successful manga, or at least I haven't heard anyone else talking about it. I haven't seen it in anyone else's collections, so I can only assume that either not many people know about it or it was just not that popular to begin with. But if you don't know the story that this is based on, five friends, they all try to convince this new student at their school to hang out with them and be their new friend, be the sixth member of their friend group, and which he does. He does join their group of friends, but later on in the story, we find out that his mother, unfortunately, took her own life, and he feels responsible for it. This character, Kakadu, feels responsible for his mother's death, because he was supposed to take her to a new hospital on the day of when these five other students asked him to hang out with them after school. So he feels responsible for that. And throughout the whole thing, in the story, in 10 years or whatever, the student Kakadu decides to end his own life, and that sort of these other five friends carry that with them for the rest of their lives, and then they decide to write letters to themselves 10 years in the past, if that makes sense. And the way they do it is by sending them to the Bermuda Triangle. So it's a little weird as to how they do it, but they end up, sending these letters back, and the whole main story in this is these five friends trying to correct where they felt they went wrong in the past. So, trying to save this kid Kakadu, and it was sort of, for me at least, a very difficult anime to watch and manga to read, because it's not the sort of anime you watch if you're not feeling too good. If you're not in there, you have to be in the right mind space to watch it or to read it, because it lays on the depression heavy, and it just sort of hits that area that I don't think a whole lot of other anime have touched, at least not that I've seen anyways. But just trying to see them, like these five friends, care about this Kakadu kid so much, enough to try to fix where they went wrong, but not enough to change too much about the future, just enough to keep this kid alive. And it hits. It's very I don't know, I found it very relatable watching it and reading it. Relatable in the sense, I've been, mentally, I've been in a very similar space as Kakadu, walking around thinking, is life even worth living? Would anyone actually miss me if I was gone? This is all my fault. Just stupid stuff like that has gone through my mind, and that's sort of the kind of stuff they address in this manga and anime as well. Is a lot of stuff like that that, again, just sort of hits you if you're not ready for it. And I don't know, I thought it was a good story. Again, there was that whole thing with how they got the letters to their past selves that was sort of, could have, I think, I don't know. Time travel is one of those hard things to write, you know, because there's only so many ways that you can time travel. I mean, if you look at, you know, Back to the Future, they had a car. In both Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures and also Doctor Who, those both use phone boxes, you know, phone booths. One is a police phone booth, the other is a regular phone booth. But there's only so many different ways that you can write time travel into your story. So sending letters back in time through the Bermuda Triangle to create an alternate timeline, it's not the worst. Like, you know, there's worse ways they can, at least they didn't go back themselves into the past, and, you know, they're trying to, like, will it actually work? Is it, you know, what if they get sent to the future instead of the past? And all that stuff, trying to debate whether it actually will work, whether or not these letters will actually get back to their past selves. But yeah, it's definitely one of those stories where you have to be in the right mindset in order to read or watch. So, and it's one that sort of, I don't know, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, from the artwork to the story to the animation. Just so much of it was enjoyable for me. And I definitely found it relatable to the main character, like I mentioned. And I'm just trying to flip through here because I want to show you guys some of the artwork in here. Yeah, this is like when you open up the book, this is sort of how you get it. You have the past down here on the bottom where all 6 of the friends are sitting together, all happy, laughing, enjoying life, and then on the top you got 5 of them representing, you know, Kakadu not being with them anymore. So it definitely hits some, you know, hits close if you feel the same way that Kakadu does. So again, it's definitely not the sort of story you want to read if you're not in a good space mentally. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace.